Hey everyone, today I'll be starting my top 30 best characters, skins, and heroes online world. Before I start, I need to say some things. 1. This is just my opinion. You can have a different one, doesn't matter. 2. Every character in this list can end anyone, even some who aren't on my list. This is an overall list, not just who can end who the easiest. I took into account things like health, bolts, how easy or fast they end people, if they can outspam, shield, range, whether they are targeted or not, etc. Things I didn't take into consideration are price or slots. Also, most of these can move up or down some spots, and it wouldn't matter to me. Lastly, this is based on my experience on mobile playing as them or fighting against them. Like personally, I use Zed and Dark Phoenix skins a lot, but not Raven, so I might have a Raven skin lower than you think. Okay, I'll start the ranking now. For my number 30 spot, I decided to put 17 characters. Basically, they are honorable mentions or all tied for 30. Flora, Aisha, Water Bundle, Zeus, Jessica Rabbit, Green Lantern, Wednesday, Bizarro, Magic Devilera, Base Dark Phoenix, Raven and skins besides White Raven, Base Zatanna, Mom Wanda and skins. And for these last, for I have something to say. FF Sue, Violet, and Y2K Magneto are too new and I've barely used them, so they did not make it further. Don't know if they'd even place. Madeline didn't make it further because I don't have her, so don't know how to properly rank her. Now on to 29, which I might be starting off with an unpopular opinion. Adam Eve, 1 slot. Christmas skin, a separate slot. Cost 2.1k Robux. People act like she's the worst ever, but she can end anyone with C and R. Or R and them C. Her C is an insta-kill under 80% and has good range. Her R also has good range. R alone won't end everyone, but it's still good in a combo. Now on to the bad. She is not the best to get out of combos, but I personally don't think she's the worst. Just use your C. She also doesn't have great bolts, long cooldowns, and is more of a 1v1 character. Shield is good, health normal, she's good next. 28, Ayuk, cost 8 million coins, 1 slot. Last time I made this list, she was in my top 10, LOL. Ayuk is good with her ult, of course, but without it, not so much. If her ult had a shorter cooldown, or if her combo without it was better, then she'd be higher. But her cooldown for ult is 100 seconds. She can end people without it, but it's not so easy, and she is targeted for her bounty. Her ult has great range, and her ult and X combo is really good. But even then, her ult and X combo doesn't end everyone. Even with her ult, her kills will get stolen a lot. Her ult is the best thing to get out of combos, but if it's on cooldown, it's difficult and you'll probably end up dead. Her health is fine, she can heal, bolts are okay. Shield has a lot of health. She's good, but there are better. Next. 27. Bumblebee or Wasp. 1 slot, free. Even with getting nerfed, Bumble is still really good. Well, Wasp is better since she is less targeted. Her F range is just too good. Her Z is good. Her R is alright. Her X is really useful. It's what I use to get out of combos. And her C is good for the buffs. Shield good, bolts great, health good. There's not so much bad with her. I guess she's not higher on the list because she is more of a 1v1 character. And even then, it's easy for me, at least, to mess up her combo. She also can't spam anything her stuff cancels. If her F range was bad, she would probably not even be on my list. She's really good but a bit targeted. Even Wasp, I think. For my next 3, I will talk about them all together since they are similar. Numbers 26 to 24. Comic Wanda and skins except WandaVision skin. But I separated 11 and Zombie Wanda a bit to have their own separate rank. Comic Wanda and most skins share 2 slots. 800 Robux, Zombie Wanda and available for purchase. 11 a separate slot and 1.6 to 1.8k Robux. Probably unpopular opinion to not have them higher, but I'll explain. They are not higher because they are mostly only good for 1v1s and only if Wanda grabs you first. 11 and Zombie Wanda have an outburst, but base isn't great to fight back. They are not meant for groups of people either. That's why none of them fight in the center. But if they grab you, you are most likely dead. They are really good mostly when it comes to damage and attacking first. Zombie Wanda has more damage, shorter cooldowns, and an automatic outburst. If you want to end someone back, they get the job done easily. 23 White Raven cost 900 to 1.4k Robux, one slot. Honestly, maybe White Raven should be higher, but I have her here because I really don't use her much. Her F and R are great. It's difficult to even get near her. But if you don't have your spell on, you most likely need to get in close to actually end someone. With her spell, she is really good. Overall, without the spell, great range, good bolts, normal health, can heal, good shield, high insta-kill, and just good. She's not higher because, again, it's more of a I personally don't love to use Raven, so I don't know what her potential really is. I just don't think her ability set is great for me. Next. 22 Starlight costs 1.6k Robux, one slot. OG skin, one separate slot. Starlight is really good to end people. She heals with her abilities. F and Z have good range. Z disables abilities and can be used while flying. Bolts do good damage. Her combo is fast, normal health, shield and flight. Overall, she's good. Downside, I guess her Z is a bit long of a cooldown. Her drains don't stun, and she is targeted for her bounty. The targeting isn't the worst because most Starlights don't fight in the center anyways. Not much to say. Next. Last for this part, 21 Maleficent. Honestly, I kinda wanted to have her higher, but I'm okay with having her here. Cost 1.6 to 1.8k Robux. Shares a slot with base Dark Phoenix and cosmetic skins. I think without her ult she is still really good. Her X, Z, and our combo is good, but her R is kinda outspammable. Her X, Z, bolts, and F combo eats more in my opinion, but it depends on the player's health. But most will die. But on top of all that, she has a really good ult. Her ult does like 600 damage. Unlike other Dark Phoenix skins, her ult traps anyone who's in it. So it's great to get coins on groups of people. She's not higher because without her ult, her combo is a bit easy to escape, bolts are bad, and she's not great to spam with. That's all for this part. Comment who you think will be in my next part. Bye.